Hello, my beautiful lovey-doveys. I'm Trudy, your Portu Gypsy Angel Medium, formerly known as Beacons of Angelite. So this is a twin flame reading. And so if you don't identify with the term twin flame, well, I mean, you've got your free will. You can stick around and see if it does resonate with you. Or, you can tune into a regular romance reading, which I'll be putting out. I'm also going to be putting out the December readings here shortly. But this particular reading is for those of you who identify and resonate with the word twin flames. Okay? So this is a mid-November to mid-December check-in, if you will, energy-wise. And I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot here by Sarah Marchetti. I'm also dividing the energies with selenite stick. I'm hanging out here with a great deal of clear crystal quartz and citrine. We've got white candles and this Nicaraguan chakra candle, which I initially started burning in Nicaragua for the idea of the twin flame union. And so I lit these other two, this tea light and this white one, also for the union of the twin flames. And I'll keep them burning as such. I've got the twin moons there, you know, the lunar cycle. I don't know if you guys can see it. They're twin moons there. It's like the equal and opposite side of the lunar phase. So let's hear it for the Twin Flame Collective of mid-November to mid-December 2019. Also, happy holidays. It's getting cold outside, and you know, the wardrobe, even in Florida, has changed a little bit. I'm now wearing a sweater. And this lady was saying about my nail color, she's like, oh, I would do that in the summer, but not in the winter. And I'm like, I will wear pink whenever I damn feel like it. Thanks very much. So, I don't know which side you're going to choose to resonate on, viewer, my beautiful lovey-dovey. But I'm going to have Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. This is going to be Divine Feminine. She's focused on the fact that there is a huge connection. There is a huge connection between her and her Divine Masculine. She feels it. She recognizes him from past lives. So, like, I'm saying this is a twin flame reading, but the presence of this card being here and my experience as a reader, you know, this could be a twin flame, soulmate, past lives, karmic even, and hold on a second, this is going to be a mess. You see how it dripped onto the candle here? I mean onto the crystal? That's going to be a mess. I trudied it up. Oh well. Anyway, so I was saying the presence of this card here, this is past lives, big time. It's like she recognizes, I say she because it's a divine feminine energy. It could be a same-sex relationship even, or, you know, the masculine person could play the role of the divine feminine even though they are male. And it could be a heterosexual relationship. Like, this could work so many different ways, all right? So don't be fazed by the gender of the gender that I happen to call out. But I feel like Divine Feminine is, you know, she's nostalgic about this past life connection. She's missing it. The playfulness of it. Somebody's got a cat, or there are cats involved. And it's like the playfulness of the cat. It's that whole, like, you know how the cat plays with its prey before it goes for the kill. That kind of deal, before they pounce. So I'm getting that energy from the Divine Feminine, like either that or the person that's the divine feminine is dealing with is going to bounce, something of that effect. So let's see what divine masculine is up to. Oh, he's thinking about his Queen of Swords. Divine masculine is thinking about his Queen of Swords, and she's in that major Queen of Swords mode of like, who's there? Who's at my kingdom? What's your business? What are your intentions? Fuck the bullshit. I want to know the truth. Give me nothing but the truth, and I may spare your head. For real though, she's like that style, and that's what's on his mind. Okay. So, the undercurrent, and I'm pulling this from the underside. Divine masculine is here. We have the couple. Look at this. I can't make this up. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So this is a couple right here, and he is turned away from her. She's looking at him, and she's definitely on his mind because she came up in his column. But over here, if you notice, they came up in this position where she's looking at him and he's looking away from her. Had they come up in this position, she'd be looking away from him and he'd be looking away from her, you know. And they might be in this position, in which case they're, I'm sorry, in this position, in which case they might be looking at each other. Actually, and that is the case. He's looking at her from an above perspective, though, because he's enlightened cosmically. And he is thinking logically, not emotionally, but he's trying to balance things. So to clarify him further, he's always logical. He's always trying to focus on the money aspect of things. He's perfecting the craft. We got the Three of Pentacles, you know, and within all of this, he's feeling trapped. He doesn't know how to approach his divine feminine, and the trap is merely just that. It's an illusion of being trapped. Is he really trapped? Absolutely not. He's just on his knees, bound and blindfolded. But is there a way out? Yeah. Because what he truly wants to focus on is the Five of Pentacles. This is a collective energy. Both of you are feeling, both twins are feeling this, and both twins are, you know, looking at this from a non-emotional perspective and focused on the money, and both twins are feeling trapped, feeling that illusion of being trapped, because you want the family unit to be taken care of. You want the finances to be there for the family unit. You want that to be not an issue for the family, because this person wants to make a family with you, already has a family with you or something. So what is divine feminine not telling divine masculine? Okay, so divine feminine may have choices. She may have options at this point, and she's trying to manifest something. What is she trying to manifest? Oh, she's got those options, you know, and the table's set, but she's not taking any offers because she's holding out and waiting for her divine masculine. What is divine masculine hiding from divine feminine? He's also partying. He's living it up because he is the boss. He's the emperor. Let's clarify it a little bit more. He's sitting on top of the world. He's living it up, okay? Divine masculine is living it up. Divine feminine is here, is faced with a choice. She's manifesting something, but she's like not sure what or how to manifest it. And in the meantime, she's like, you know, she may be drinking a lot or consuming a lot of substance to numb the pain, because she set the table and no one's come. But she has options. Like, all of those chalices represent the options, how many options she has. She doesn't want them. She wants her divine masculine. She's waiting for that, and that's what they're not telling each other. So let's see. I mean, is divine masculine, what's the most likely their next move? How are they going to approach? What's Divine's Feminine's most likely next move? Still focusing on her money, holding on to the money that she's gained. She feels like it's never enough, like she's, you know, the Ten of Pentacles. This is her holding on to her money. You know, literally her money and her time is very valuable to her. And right after it, we got the Ten of Pentacles, but it came out upside down. This is the Ten of Pentacles. I shit you not. Okay. And it came out upside down because she feels like she doesn't have it all. And this could be part of the illusion, because here she is feeling trapped. Let's clarify this a bit farther. Oh my gosh. And to clarify, of course, I get the moon. The moon means there's stuff that she doesn't know, stuff that Divine Feminine is not aware of, so she has to use her intuition, Mercury retrograde. She has to use her intuition to navigate through this difficult situation in order to arrive at a conclusion. Let's clarify the moon too. Yeah, because somebody's being deceitful. Somebody's wearing a false mask and acting like they did something, or like they're honorable or a victor. Whatever. I'm going to stick this under the moon because I don't even really care to see that guy. Let's just say I'm feeling some type of way about it. Okay, what is the Divine Masculine's most likely next move? Here in the month of, or mid-November to mid. See, he's the treacherous one. He's the one who's being deceitful. He's the one who's lying to his Queen of Cups. Because what he really wants is this with her. But he's hiding something. It's not, it may be not usually in his nature to do this, but it's like the only way that he's going to come out winning is if he's deceitful. And so this could be cheating, or this could be just you know, spending too much time working. It could be like gambling. It could be watching pornography. It could be spending time hanging out with friends. It could be a bothersome mother or family or friend, someone who's interfering with the relationship, but it's a lie. It's a deceit. It's an untruth, a half-truth. One of those, along those lines, okay? And just to clarify that Seven of Swords, yeah, he's definitely saying the lies to his Divine Feminine. Here she is. Again, she is abundant. No matter what goes on, she is on her 2 feet. She's connected. She's got it all going on. She's beautiful. She's hot. She's sexy. He's thinking about her. And that's who he's lying to. That's who he's being deceitful towards. That's who he wants to be with, though. That's what I'm getting from the reading. So let's pull some energy for the collective, for both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine advice during this time of Mercury retrograde, which ends actually here shortly on the 22nd of November. I'm shooting today's this November 17th. So let's see. Alright, so this is both of you guys really passionate about the connection. Really invested in defending what you've already invested. You're like determined to, you feel like you've invested far too much to just let go of the connection right now. You're like, no way, I'm not going to do that. So if there is another person involved, your counterpart is going to beat them off with an ugly stick. They don't care. They're going to come in and defend their turf, and they feel like their turf is you. That's how confident they feel. And this is also moving away from, you know, like perhaps in the past the connection was tumultuous, and you're moving away from this and you're moving on to the unknown. You know, like, because there's 3 swords behind her and there's 3 swords in front of her. So a lot of the readers will say this is just simply moving away from danger, and that's all they say. But this is moving into also the unknown. The present and the future are both equally unknown, because the present is ever unfolding into the future. So the present is just as unknown as the future, and so the focus is the present, and the fact that you're moving on and moving away from those 3 of swords doesn't mean that it's going to be greener on the other side, right? There are swords on the other side. She's got 3 in front and 3 behind. So this is just a reminder, grass isn't always greener on the other side. Matter of fact, you know, everything has its pros and its cons. So let's just be clear. I am not trying to sugarcoat shit. All right, so what are you moving into here in the month of November? Collective twin flames. I'm going to pull some angel cards because I am, after all, the angel medium, the poor true gypsy angel medium. I've got a few of my different cards here. Let's go with Archangel Gabriel. I haven't done that in a minute. And then I'm going to be doing, oh look, that just jumped out. How dramatic, it jumped out on the floor. Perfectionism. So somebody, I'm going to say it just because somebody may be a perfectionist, but it's like you don't want to put your work out. You don't want to execute this relationship. You don't want to put your effort in because you don't see how it's perfect. It's not perfect. And it's never going to be perfect. And there is no such thing as perfectionism or perfect. Matter of fact, it's the imperfections that make things beautiful. So stop focusing on the perfection and just get out there and do it. I don't know who needs to hear that message. It doesn't apply for the whole collective. It was just for someone. If it does come back up, then it's for the whole collective, okay? It just jumped out and I had to say it. Sometimes I'm guided to say it. Sometimes I'm guided not to say it. You'll see. I usually do, though. Somebody was going off on me because of the, I think it was Pisces reading or Leo, because I didn't do the cards that fall out, but I was like a big wad and I was guided not to, that they said that that was my messy shuffling, okay? So what am I supposed to do? Go against what my guides are telling me to do? Absolutely not. That's what's going on. Archangel Gabriel, thank you so much for being here with us today. Please give us the messages for the divine union of the twin flames that are here in this present time in 3-dimensional format. Psh, psh, psh. Look, here's the first one. That's funny. So that's for divine feminine, I'm being told. Oh, and divine masculine got 2. Alright. Let's see what they are. Oh, and they said to pull one for the collective. There it is. Collective. Alright, divine feminine. We got here writers group. So you do need to write, and it's like you don't know what to write about, perhaps, some of you. Or you do know what to write about. But you need friendship and support, or you need guidance, and so that's why you're being encouraged to join a writers group, because there are people like you who will also benefit from you joining this group, / they will help you. So join a writers group. You're meant to be writing in this time. Have you been writing, divine feminine? Leave it in the comments. I want to know about it, because I know I've been writing. I haven't written in a long time, and I started writing. All of a sudden, it's funny that that came up. For me, at least. Right. And so, oh, look, and my nose is itching. So really, divine feminine's like, this is an angel sign. This is, like, they're saying, like, I'm here, and that's the truth that needed to be mentioned. They're saying even ring the bell about the writers group. Right. So for the divine masculine, we have Have confidence in your creations. Trust in the power of God. God's creativity, which is being manifested through you. It's like Divine Masculine wants to create something, but he's feeling a little bit disempowered, a little bit nervous to present his idea to the public world, for fear perhaps of that perfectionism that I was mentioning before, or for fear of being judged because it's so completely different and authentic to the Divine Masculine. So allow yourself, like the card says, to be creative and to manifest God's creativity through yourself. Allow that to flow through you and allow us to be the beneficiaries of it. Divine Masculine. Also, and it's talking about it again because of your creativity. It's talking about birth. It's you're giving birth, honey. The Divine Masculine is giving birth to what? What are you giving birth to? Not necessarily a baby, probably not. Unless, I mean, maybe you got somebody pregnant. I don't know, leave it in the comments. But usually this is talking about an exciting new project, something that's blossoming within you, something that excites you, something that is, unfolding around you as you're there. You're present for it. You're very present. You're very excited. And so because it's like a baby, it requires a lot, not a lot, it requires, time and dedication the way that a baby would in small increments here and there, and very frequently. So time and dedication to whatever it is that you're thinking about, and like right beneath, or I'm gonna put it on top of, is the lovers card. Lots of air in this reading, lots of air in this reading. So it could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but hey, this is for the collective. So if you do want a personal reading with me, click on the description box below and whatever, you'll see that little arrow. And take advantage of the November readings while we still have them, because in December the 2020 readings do go up, dolls. I'm going to be way busier in December, so take advantage that we're still in November whenever you're watching this. I love you. Love yourselves. Love me back. Everybody around you. Mwah.